I'm going to welcome up next to the stage Blyth Gill from Tradle. Blyth, thanks so much for joining this evening. Congratulations on being one of the finalists today. We're excited to see your 5-minute pitch.
Hi, thanks. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you and see you. Why don't you bring up your slides and I'll let you know if everything looks good.
Wonderful. Super
Awesome,
excited
that's
to be
great.
here.
Take it away. Have fun, Blyth.
So yeah, hi, my name's Blyth. I'm the founder and CEO of Tradle, and we are a circular clothing service for kids because we all love and sometimes cry when they grow so quickly. And as we probably all know, the world has a problem with waste. And so specifically in the textile and clothing industry, globally, we send one garbage truck of clothes to a landfill or an incinerator per second. And to all the parents in the audience, you probably know just how many clothes a little one goes through in the first 2 years. And if you own or know about the clothing businesses, they all have tiny margins. And specifically with these clothes, they're also pretty tiny. And so Tradle's solution is to have a circular clothing service where we curate a mix and match capsule wardrobe that's filled with awesome local clothes from Canadian brands in the right size and the right season, so parents have some peace of mind and not having to worry about where their clothes come from when they're outgrown, where they can easily exchange and repeat the whole process. So there's less time shopping and more time parenting. And this market opportunity is really large. Just in North America alone, it's almost $10 billion. And we're focusing right now on the Canadian sector with the lighter living parents, who we suspect have about 90,000 babies per year. And this is Alice, one of our first customers. She's incredible. And we have customers like her right across Canada who are looking for high quality, eco-friendly, and a convenient system to not be overwhelmed with the abundance of clothes. And we've got some great metrics where on average, they're right now spending $75 a month towards this membership. Customer acquisition cost, it's a little high as we figure out the marketing, but we have a really sticky service. So they love us and they stay with us right now for the duration of the 2 years. And we've done a little experimenting. So growing this market or this membership, we think will be quite easy with a great return on ad spend and referrals. So parents love talking about us, and we have almost as many new parents come in through referrals from our current members. And so by only spending about $425 on a bundle of clothes, we expect to make $1,300 in revenue as those clothes get cycled between 5 to 7 times. And so right now, just simply growing requires more personal shoppers and an extra set of hands to fulfill these orders. And the great thing is you can see, this new model provides parents with great access, spending $13 per item rather than, expensive $40 at a retail. So savings up to 70%. And also these customers are looking for brands they share their values with and that are local and eco-friendly. And really, you can only be eco-friendly if you have a circular strategy in your business. So you know where the materials are coming from, how those products are used over time, and what ends up with those materials end of life. And so those are the circular services that Tradle is providing, as well as this new recurring revenue channel. So as shown before, you can sell a product for $40, but as with this Tradle's rental as a service model, brands can be expected to make almost twice as much. And this is what actually really gets me excited about the future, in that we have this great pilot project lined up with some incredible strategic partners. One is a Fortune 500 company, and the other is a leader in Europe in the reverse and circular services space. And so Tradle is going to be focused on the customer-facing ecosystem, using the technology that's already existing. However, it's brand new. Speaking with Avery Dennison, they're just now getting these durable, washable digital ID tags going. And the circular services partner, they're only now getting started with these microservice centers. So we're right at the cutting edge. And so, yeah, we're looking to raise $750,000 to make about $300 in annual recurring revenue with a scalable technology. and to find product market fit in the next 12 to 18 months. So this is really just the start with clothes, but this business model can be applied to everything. And so we're going to experiment with the technology that we need right now to then apply it ideally to all different sorts of categories. And we have an amazing team. I've been in the environmental space forever, and applying my knowledge from the Masters of Business and Entrepreneurship at the University of Waterloo with some great co-founders, Giselle and Haley, and some amazing advisors. And we're really looking for that person now who will knock this out of the park. So right now, yeah, with $150,000 investment, 20% of our current pre-seed round, we can double everything: inventory, customers, and unlock a whole bunch of innovation and hiring grants.
Awesome. Thanks, Blyth. We ran out of time, but thank you so much for the 5-minute pitch. We really appreciate your time and your energy around the company that you have here. So we're going to be moving on to your due diligence lead so that we can hear a little bit from them about their experience working alongside you. All right, so we would like to welcome to the stage the due diligence lead for Tradle, James Galvin. James, thanks so much for joining us this evening. We're happy to have you here to share a little bit more about your experience working alongside Tradle.
Hi, can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah, we can see you and hear you. Take it away.
Fantastic. I feel like I'm Team Tradle and Team Blyth as well with the same color shirt. But this has been a fantastic process for us. Like, I've been part of the due diligence team for Blyth and for Tradle in collaboration with Kayla Shepherd, Todd Hines, Scott Hammis, and Kent Britton. So I'll start by talking just a little bit about the team. And as we've got to know this due diligence process, we've really just seen firsthand his vision and his passion for the business. He's really dedicated to creating a circular ecosystem for the baby and toddler clothing market by collaborating with both local and global businesses to help them responsibly cycle their products. So he's the sole founder of Tradle and the sole full-time employee. And as you mentioned, he's got an extensive amount of experience in environmental consulting and also some experience at some marketplace startups as well. He's recently brought on a fractional CFO and a fractional CTO, and he's also, I think, open to discussion to potentially bringing on a co-founder where they've got expertise maybe in the marketing and in the operational side. But we've been really impressed with Blyth. He's very coachable, and he's shown to us that he's really got a clear understanding of the market, the problem that he's trying to solve, but also the challenges that he may face going forward. And then in terms of the market, he's been able to validate the opportunity and demonstrate that to us effectively, which really has just emphasized his knowledge of the space. As mentioned, like the Canadian market's a little bit over $600 million, and then the US significantly higher at around just shy or just over $9 billion. And then in terms of traction, he's also been able to demonstrate this to us and shown that he's been able to validate the market just through the customers that he's been able to onboard. I believe he's got up to 50 full paying customers at this point in time, which generates an MRR of around $3,300, all with positive and glowing testimonials. And something to bear in mind is that with these 50 customers that he's got so far, a lot of these have been generated just through word of mouth referrals. And he's only just recently started to explore some online campaigns as well, where he's had some success. I believe most recently he's got around 20 new signups, so he's got a bit of a wait list, and is aiming to generate a little over 130K ARR for 2022. So with these targets in mind and the future ones, in fact, Blyth had the foresight to look ahead and is considering adding digital tagging just for identification purposes so that you can monitor the inventory, which will really help with the levels of efficiency from an operational perspective as the company begins to grow and as his customer base expands, and in addition to the platform itself. So in closing, Tradle, for us and as part of the DD team, it's really a company that's caught our interest, just all the more so with the potential ESG impact that it can have, not just here in Canada, but globally. So that's pretty much everything from me, and I'm sure that the rest of the team have pretty glowing reviews as well, but that's pretty much it for us.
Awesome. Thanks so much, James, for joining.